Welcome back to part 2 of the AMT Classic Mr. Spock model build. Let's jump straight in and I'll start with the Serpent. The quality and detail is excellent. I'll go over any visible gaps with putty, being careful not to overdo it as I want to keep as much of the skin texture detail as possible. And drill out the holes for the eyes. I think it'll look better, as in more depth than paint, and give it a coat of black. For the inside of the mouths, I'm going to use a light red. It's actually anti-fouling red for ship hulls. Then a faded yellow for the front. I'll mask the area I want to stay black. As you can see, the tape is torn by hand to make the skin pattern more natural looking. Now I'll spray it green. I'm using a darker green than what's on the box. Now I'll do the teeth and eyeballs white and the tongues red. I like how the blending of the yellow and green worked out. With the teeth, I purposely didn't attempt to try and paint a straight line, as I think it makes the gum line more realistic. The black is subtle against the dark green, but it turned out well. Again, the blending of the colours looks good, and that's the Serpent finished. Onto the Mr. Spock figure, and I'll start with the lower half. Spray the boots a gloss black and the trousers a matte black and fit them together. For the shirt, I'll file down where the com badge goes, as I'm going to create some decals for that and the sleeve insignia, and then put the parts of the top half together, including the arms. For the colour of the top, I mix blue and white for a lighter blue. That photo makes it look a little darker than it is. Onto the head, and I'll put the three pieces together. The seam line is very obvious, so I'll use putty to fill it in and file it down. I'm just going to use a standard flesh colour with a little grey to try and approximate Spock's skin tone, and the hair black. Unfortunately, the Leonard Nimoy likeness of the mould is not very good, but at least it's definitely a Vulcan. I got the sleeve insignia and com badge images online and printed them out on decal paper, and they turned out well. For the communicator, it's not exactly a replica. There should be a chrome piece on the bottom and the flip top should be grilled, but I did it as close as I could. For the phaser, I just painted sections of it silver. Put it all together and that's it done. For the flowers, I just painted them dark, mid and light green. Where the Serpent sits, I painted black and I trimmed back the tree a bit. There is a bit of light leak from the flowers, but that's easily fixed. A bit of a shame the figure looks nothing like Leonard Nimoy, but all in all, I had a great time doing this model. I must look into more dioramas going forward. A blast of a build, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Until the next time, hailing frequencies closed. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell too. Thank you.